Umoja TWO TV Podcast. We're here with our remix show once again. I'm Coach Danzy, alongside my partner, Coach Fuller. Today's guest is Shane Odell. Shane, how you doing, Shane?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Let's get right into it. Shane Odell, Shalmont Sabres, 6'6" senior guard forward. Averaged 27 points per game. Ranked third in Section 2. Averaged 18 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks. He shot 78% from the free throw line. He knocked down approximately 19 three-pointers. He finished his career with 2,028 points. Tremendous accomplishment. Shane also, the New York State Class B All-State second team, Delhi Gazette All-Area first team, Times Junior Small School Player of the Year, Channel 13 All-Star, Colonial Council MVP, might I add, 2 times in a row for that accomplishment. You got a great deal there, Shane. I probably missed a couple of your accomplishments, but be sure to share them with us as we go through.
Coach, hold on.
Yes, go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off. Was that a typo? Really? 18 rebounds per game?
I thought it was.
Wow.
That's a monstrosity right there. Unbelievable. All right, Shane, the first question is going to be, when did you first?
That's like, hold on, Coach. That's like Andre Drummond type numbers right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Coach.
All right. When did you first pick up a basketball? What age, Shane? When you first picked up the pill?
Probably like 2 or 3 years old.
Wow.
My dad put a ball in my hand.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
That might have been the earliest one we got so far. All right. What was your first organized team?
OLQP, CYO basketball.
Okay. What was the name? What was the name of it?
Second grade, I think.
What was the name of it again? I'm sorry.
Our Lady Queen of Peace. It was a church.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So when did you realize that basketball was a sport that, was for you? You really thought you could start to dominate the sport. It was like the love of your life. When did you realize that? What age? What grade?
Probably around like 4th, 5th grade, just from playing and also watching my brothers play. I mean, it's just something we could do every day. Brought us all together. So,
All right, your brothers. Talk to me about your brothers, man. Since you mentioned them, how many years are you guys separated? And what's their names?
He is 2 years older than me. He's a sophomore in college. He goes to SUNY Poly, and Zach's 4 years older than me. He just graduated from Swarthmore College.
Now, his team got affected by the COVID-19 pandemic that came up. His team was ready and probably primed to win a national Division III championship. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, they were ranked number 1 in the nation for D3 before the season got canceled, and they had a pretty easy route to the Final Four. It looked like.
Wow! Disappointing, but still an accomplishment nonetheless. Getting that far, and they got that far, got to the championship game or the Final Four the previous year. Am I correct?
Yeah, they lost in the championship.
Yeah. All right, Shane, give me your best performance this year in high school. That you just did everything overall. Your best overall performance. You scored, you rebounded, you blocked, you assisted. You just listened to your coach really well. You executed all the plays. Tell me your best overall performance.
Probably against Niskayuna. I had like 36, I think, and we went to their place and beat them. They're a really good team. I don't know how many rebounds I had, but I shot the ball pretty well too. Made all my free throws.
Yeah, you do a lot.
You guys were at that game, weren't you?
Yes, we got there a little late for that one. The time was all messed up, but we got pretty much of the second, a little bit of the second quarter and all in the second half. Great performance by you. So I got a couple games in here that you went against double A opponents, man. Like you said, missing Niskayuna, you dropped 36 points in that game. Against LaSalle double A school, which is in your conference, Colonial Conference, you had 24 points in that game. That was an early season loss before you guys started turning around. and then you beat Shaker where you had dropped 39 points. So just averaging those 3 games out, man, you averaged 33 points against Class AA talent. so tell me, if you was at Albany High, if you were at Niskayuna, if you were at Shin, you think you probably still averaging that many points at the Class AA each night out?
Yeah, I think so. Because like when we play Class B schools, I only play like 3 quarters, and whenever I play a AA school, I usually score that much. So I think I would.
Okay.
Tell them that's why you gotta. Go ahead. I'll wait.
All right. You also have 45 points against Kasaki. I talked to your coach earlier about 2 weeks ago, and he said that you tied your school record. Is that true? You scored 45 before?
Yeah, I had my sophomore year in the quarterfinals against Hudson. I had 45.
Wow. You was just that close to getting 50, man. Did you know you were that close to 50? Or you just was just in the groove, didn't even realize it? You was in that flow?
Nah, I didn't even notice. And then till after the game, I should have had 50. I missed like 3 easy layups that game.
Wow. Okay. All right. With the dominating performances you have presented this season, who was the toughest competitor you went up against? I mean, you dominated everybody, but who would you say is a tough competitor that you went up against? Give me like 2 or 3 guys.
Barkley from Glens Falls. He's always tough. I played him the last 3 years. LaSalle. They threw a bunch of guys at me. They're all huge. So that was tough. And Albany Academy, obviously.
Yeah.
They're just all really good.
Okay. All right. Coach?
So, speaking of which, your brothers, talk to me what it was like growing up, going against your brothers, and how did they help contribute to your overall growth and development?
Yeah, it was always tough going against them because they're always a little bigger, a little stronger. So I think it made me like develop my ball handling because I could never just really back them down. That and shooting, I always had to shoot. I couldn't take anything in the paint because I'd always get my shot punched. And also, I think it just made me tough. Like, usually the games end up in fights, so I think it just made me tougher, more competitive.
Awesome. Now, you're one of the guys that we watch, and I used to say that you sleeve. Went about your business. You surgically cut up people on the court, meaning that you know when to do a head fake, you know when to spill to you know how to use your body inside, use a great offensive rebounder. Talk to me about how you just kind of let the game come to you. Was that developed over time? Just talk to me. Is that part of your opinion about those things?
Yeah, I think it just came to me from playing so many games, like playing at the park, playing pickup. I think just like the more you play, the more like tips and tricks you learn. It was my 4th year on varsity, so the game was way slowed down for me this year. So I could just pick my spots and do what I do. Good.
That leads me to my next question. The game slowed down. You eventually going to play on the college level against more imposing competition. Your ability to kind of impose your will kind of be going against a lot higher level competition. How do you plan on managing that, as far as getting a little bit more speed, agility, and different things of that nature?
And I've been working out trying to get faster, stronger, because obviously college is a lot harder. But I feel like in college I'll be able to like I'll be a better passer because I'll have guys around me that can do a lot. I think I can still play my style of game, just pick my spots, take my time.
Your shooting ability, not that you cannot shoot or you're inadequate from the outside. Is this not something that you relied on heavy in high school? In college, do you plan on utilizing that tool a little bit more?
Yeah. I think it was a little tough for me this year because I was getting double teamed most games, so I didn't really get a lot of catch and shoot threes. It was mostly off the dribble, but yeah, I plan on shooting more in college, space and help.
Now, talk to me a little bit about capturing that elusive Section 2 Class B title that you guys got your hands on this year.
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, I was just so focused on winning the championship from the first day of practice, like, more than ever. I just wanted to win. I'd do anything to win.
I don't know if I'm stretching here a little bit. I kind of thought that last year's team was a little bit better than this year's team. However, you guys got it done this year. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say we were a lot better last year, but I guess it just, like, I don't really know, but I'm just glad we won it.
Excellent job. Go ahead.
My team sophomore year was good, too. I think we should have won one that year, too. We ran into McKeel in the championship. Better than us.
Yeah, that's the one. Coach Luciano was saying that he was had some good teams in the past, and they weren't just able to get over that hump. But finally, this year, you guys well deserved. And how is it playing for Coach Luciano? What is that like playing for Coach Luciano?
Oh, he's the best coach. He lets me do my thing. Like, doesn't try to, like, hold me back too much, because he knows, like, from being, like, us being in the gym together so much, like, we both know each other. He just lets me do my thing mostly. Yeah,
it was one time we were watching, and he kind of, like, I think it was a pass or something he thought you should have made, and see you guys interaction with one another, and it was one of those things where it was a mutual respect. He screamed at you, and you kind of looked at him and said something, but it was a player type of report, or it wasn't nothing crazy, and I kind of saw that.
Yeah, against Waterville Elite you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. You remember?
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, we're both just so competitive. We both just want to win so bad. I mean, and sometimes that's how it comes out, but we know, like, we both know. We're just trying to get the W.
Go ahead, Coach.
All right, Shane, I'm going to switch gears just a tiny bit. Did you play another sport in high school?
Yeah, I was a quarterback for Shelmont from freshman to junior year. I didn't play this year.
Oh, okay. Now, do you play varsity all those years, or just?
Yeah, varsity.
Okay, so what type of numbers was you putting up at the quarterback spot?
I think I got the school record for passing yards and passing touchdowns.
Really?
And you didn't play your senior year? I would have been pissed if I was the coach.
And Coach, that's my man, Coach Whipple. He's the best too. But now this summer I blew my, so I didn't want to re-injure it for basketball because I love basketball.
Got you. That makes sense. I can understand that.
No question about it. So if you didn't injure yourself, you would have played football. But you just said it yourself that basketball is just one love. But you never know. If you wouldn't have got hurt and you could play football, you might have put up some crazy numbers where some college coaches might would have said, "Yo, I got a scholarship over here." Would that have been a tough decision for you to make, or what?
Nah. I wouldn't play football.
Oh, okay. So basketball was the one thing that you want to do. That was just it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what type of skills did you learn from football? What type of skills did you learn from football? Translated to basketball?
Probably leadership from being a quarterback for 3 years. You gotta lead the team, toughness, taking hits. I didn't have the best O-line, so I took a lot of hits. But and probably just like I think it helped my team out too, like leading guys, knowing where they're going.
And you're able to take contact when you go into the hole. You don't feel nothing when you drive into the basket after getting hit in football so much, right?
Yeah, I think that helped with it.
All right, Coach, what you got?
Now, talk to me real quick, though. Yeah, talk to me. I'm just going to interject real quick. Talk to me real quick. Personality seems to appear to be one that's very laid back. Did you ever get fiery? Because, quarterbacks sometimes got to get fiery, got to get lit up in the huddle or get guys going. Did you ever display type of reality?
Not too much in football, but in basketball I get fiery. I feel like in practice I try not to show it in games, try to stay even keeled in the games, but yeah, in practice I get pretty fired up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I played quarterback too, and fiery. There's certain guys that their personality is like that. So, yeah, when I played quarterback, I didn't get all fiery either. Just something you just do. You know what I mean? but that's what it is. But,
you play quarterback, coach? I wasn't aware of that. You play quarterback?
Yeah, I play quarterback. I got an arm. You know what I mean? I was more of a wishbone quarterback. We didn't throw the ball too much. But we're gonna move right along. All right, you're headed to St. Rose, man, a division school. They got a lot of history there. They play a tough schedule. The guys made it to Elite Eight a few times a couple years back, man. Talk to me about that decision of attending that school, St. Rose.
Yeah, so they've been recruiting me since my sophomore year, and like just talking to me. And then this year I went on a visit, and Coach Murray, the assistant coach, would come to like all my 6 a.m. workouts and stuff and all my games. So I really appreciated that. Coaches there, I love the winning culture. So that was pretty much my what led me to choosing them.
Now, yeah, that's the candy. That's the coaches being there, showing that they really care for you, showing the love, giving that family type of vibe. So talk to me about their style of play. Do you think that'll fit with your style? How you like to get it in?
Yeah, I feel like I can play any style of play. Like I can go up and down. I fit into a system, so
okay.
I know I can play with like any system.
Now talk to me about the schedule a little bit and how I know you haven't played a college game yet, but I'm pretty sure you probably looked at the schedule and saw like, oh, they're playing this team, that team. Talk about the schedule. They got any big dogs in that schedule that maybe Umoja 2 TV might want to go catch and broadcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Damon. Damon's like
yes.
I think they were in the Elite Eight this year or something. Yeah. They got Cisco. You know Cisco?
Gilderwin, yes.
Yeah.
6'9", I think he is now.
They were recruiting me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Now you gotta come to that game.
Okay, we're gonna try to make. Is that game gonna be home?
I'm not sure.
All right, keep us informed. Keep us informed. All right. So talk to me about. You mentioned the coaching staff. Talk to me about the coaching staff, the head coach, assistant coaches. They had a changeover maybe two years ago. So I'm not really familiar with the guys. So try to familiarize the people who'll be watching this podcast about the coaching staff over there.
Oh yeah, Coach Perno. He was the assistant coach to Coach Berry for like 13 years, I think. And then the assistant Murray, they just brought him in last year. And they got a guy, Mitch Bonagero, that helps out. He used to coach at Fairfield. He's in Siena. So they got a lot of guys that know basketball over there.
Oh, okay. You seem like you're being in real good hands over there. Now talk to me about some of your teammates that you know of that's on that team now or coming in.
Keegan Zeiler from Boston Spa. You know him?
Okay. He got MVP in the Suburban Council this year.
Yeah. He's going to St. Rose with me. They got this quick, shifty point guard from New York City, and Adam Anderson from Saratoga. He's on the team. He's going to be a senior.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think they got a big man coming in.
Okay.
So we're going to be a pretty young team, I think, but I think we'll be all right.
Now talk to me about what did they describe your role potentially be coming in as a freshman, even in terms of where you fit in minutes played, or what is some of the expectations and some of the things you guys went over the coaching staff discussed with you?
Yes, Coach Perno says he expects me to – he's not going to baby me into anything. He expects me to come in right away and make an impact. He says he thinks I can play one through league. So he says come in and be ready.
Okay, sounds good.
So COVID-19 put a stop to everything. What were your chances of winning the state championship if COVID-19 didn't really get in there?
I don't know, but I know we were gonna beat the team we're playing next. I don't really know who would play in the Final Four. I was just kind of focused on Saranac, but I knew for sure we were gonna beat them.
Okay. All right, so what have you been doing? What have you been doing as far as workouts and staying fit, weight room type of stuff, working your jump shot, you keep your handle nice and tight? What have you been doing in this COVID-19 environment?
We got weights in our garage, so we lift there, bench, squat, bunch of exercises, and then we got a hoop, so we shoot, and a bunch of some guys come over and we play pickup like 3 times a week. It's nice having my brothers because they're good too. So
I bet.
That's a fact. To have the brothers to go against like that, boy, that has to be very, very helpful. I tell you that. Coaching with brothers who put it to us where we had to, step up our game. So that's a nice asset to have, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Shane, we real time coming on the show and kicking it with us. We congratulate you on being selected for a scholarship to attend St. Rose. We're going to be local, so we get a chance to check you out. We appreciate coming out, checking you out these last 2 years at Shelmont. You've been a pleasure to watch. You epitomize the way the game is supposed to be. You let it come to you. So it was always a pleasure for us to come out and watch you play. We just thank you, and we wish you the best in all your future endeavors. And we have no doubt unequivocally that you will be. And we just thank you again for coming on our show, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you guys, too. I really appreciate the last 2 years you showing support.
Yeah, I like that. Yep, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like to add too, Shane, man. It was a pleasure watching you. I'm second everything Coach says, man. You're just exciting player to watch. Some people who watch you play might not be seeing all the high flying and all that stuff. But if you're a student of the game, you can appreciate how you just you slice and dice and know the angles and make the right plays all the time, and how you rebound and take all the aspects of the game very seriously. So I do appreciate that. And one thing I really do appreciate is how much you are a teammate. Even though you score a lot, you do have that aura about you, all about team. You don't sound like a ball hog. Even though you still got to get your, that's what the team needs. But I didn't get that impression that you were a ball hog. So I really do appreciate how you played and how you attacked the game.
Thank you.
All right, that's Shane Odell, Shelmont Sabres elite player who's going to St. Rose next year here locally in the Albany, New York area. So, Umoja TWO TV, we're going to say see ya, peace.